Hello guys, welcome once again. Welcome back to Add Maths plus Maths. We are now going to discuss another lesson in mathematics, which is part of our algebra lessons, solving linear equations. So when you solve linear equations, you just need to take note that you make the variable you are solving the subject of the formula. Again, make the variable that you are solving the subject of the formula. This is the first thing that you need to take note. Second thing that you need to take note is do unto the right side of the equation whatever you have done to the left side of the equation. So if you add both sides by a number, if you add a number to the left side of the equation, you should also add the same number on the right side. If you multiply 5 to the left side, you have to multiply also 5 to the right side. So it's very basic. Two things that you need to remember. Make the variable you are solving the subject of the formula, and do whatever you do from the right side, you do it also on the left side. Let's take some examples. Example number 1. Solve 2x plus 3 is equal to 1. In order for me to make x the subject of the formula, I am going to remove this 3 over here and bring it to the right side. In order for me to bring this positive 3, I'll subtract or take away 3 from both sides. So if I take away 3 from both sides, it will look like this. So 3 minus 3 is 0, 11 minus 3 will be 8. 2x is equal now to 8. Next, I want to remove this 2 over here. This is 2 times x. To remove that 2, I will do the opposite of multiplication, because I said a while ago it's 2 times x. So the opposite of multiplication is division. So I'll divide both sides by 2. Divide both sides by 2, you will get x is equal to 4. So I was able to make x the subject of the formula, and on the right side is its value. Thus, our answer is x equals 4. Example number 2. 3x minus 2 is equal to 6. It's almost the same thing as the first question. In here, I have negative 2 or minus 2. What's the opposite of minus or subtraction? It's addition. So I'm just going to add both sides by 2, or add 2 to both sides. It will look like this. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0. 16 plus 2 is 18. So it will become 3x equals 18. Now again, I have 3 times x. The opposite of multiplication is division. So I'll divide both sides by 3 just to make x the subject of the formula. Divide both sides by 3. So I have now x is equal to 6. Our answer, x is equal to 6. Example number 3. I have here 2 times the quantity of 3x minus 1 is equal to 4x plus 5. You will notice that I have a 2, okay, multiplied to a quantity inside the bracket or inside a parenthesis. What I will be doing is to distribute and expand the bracket. Expand the bracket, so 2 times 3x will become 6x. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. So it will become 6x minus 2 is equal to 4x plus 5. After that, I'll take 4x from both sides. If I take 4x from both sides, it will become like this. 4x minus 4x on the right side will become 0. So what will be left behind is the 5. 6x minus 4x is 2x, so it will become 2x minus 2 is equal to 5. Next, I want to remove that negative 2 or minus 2 on the left side, so I'll add both sides by 2, or add 2 to both sides. So if I add, it will look like this. So 2x, negative 2 plus 2 is 0, 5 plus 2 is 7, so it will become 2x equals to 7. Again, I will just divide by 2 so that I can remove this 2. Divide both sides by 2, I'll have x is equal to 7 over 2, or 3 and 1 half. Example number 4. I have double brackets. I have bracket on the left side and I have bracket on the right side. I'll just expand the brackets. 12 times x is 12x. 12 times negative 1 is negative 12. 2 times x is 4x. 2 times 9 is 18. So I have 12x minus 12 is equal to 4x plus 18. So I have now to take away 4x from both sides. It will look like this. 8x minus 12 is equal to 18, because 4x minus 4x is 0 on the right side. 12x minus 4x will become 8x. Then bring down negative 12. Next is to add both sides by 12. If you add both sides by 12, it will become 8x equals 18 plus 12. And 18 plus 12 will be 30. So 8x is equal now to 30. Okay? So you will now notice on my working, I am not writing everything step by step. I can do shortcuts. And then I'll just divide both sides by 8. If I divide both sides by 8, it will become x equals 30 over 8, or x is equal to 3 and 3/4. Next, let's move on to question number 5. Solve 2 times 3x plus 1 minus 2x minus 5 is equal to 15. You will notice I have minus sign over here. This means negative 1. This negative 1 will be distributed to 2x and negative 5. Then this 2 will be distributed to 3x and 1. 2 times 3x will become 6x. 6x plus 2. Then negative times 2x is negative 2x. Negative times negative 5 is positive 5. I'll combine 6x minus 2x. I'll combine 2 plus 5. So it will become 4x plus 7. I'll take away 7 from both sides. It will become 4x is equal to 8. And then I'll divide both sides by 4. Then I'll have x is equal to 2. Next example. Example number 6. 7x minus 5 is equal to 41 minus 3x. What will I do? Since I have negative 3x, I'll add 3x to both sides. Okay? So if I'll add 3x to both sides, 7x plus 3x will become 10x. Then 41 will be left behind because negative 3x plus 3x will be 0. Okay? I want to remove this minus 5. I'll add both sides by 5. If I add both sides by 5, this will become 41 plus 5. Negative 5 plus 5 is 0. So it will become 10x plus 46. Divide both sides by 10. You'll get 4 and 6 over 10, which is simplified as 4 and 3 over 5, which can also be written as a decimal number, which is 4.6. Okay, so this is the value of the x in this equation. Question number 7. Solve 5 minus 2x plus 1. You have to consider this one. And please take note that if I have minus 2, meaning I am multiplying negative 2 to x and positive 1. I am not going to multiply only this 2, but I am going to include that negative sign when I multiply and distribute. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. Okay, expand that, we'll have this. So 5 minus 2 is 3, so it will become negative 2x plus 3, or 3 minus 2x. Let's simplify. Okay, so 3 minus 2x is equal to 3x minus 7. After that, add 2 to both sides. So if I add 2x to both sides, it will become, this will be 0. What will be left behind will become 3. Okay, so 3 is equal to 5x minus 7. This negative 7, I need to move to the right side, so I'll add 7 to both sides. You notice now that the x is on the right side of the equation. Is it still possible? Yes, as long as you make x the subject of the formula. Okay, I'll take away this negative 7, so I'll add both sides by 7. So I'll have 5x is equal to 10. And then I'll divide both sides by 5 because x is with 5. And they are being multiplied. The opposite of multiplication, again, is division. So divide 5 to both sides. Okay? If I divide 5 to both sides, or divide both sides by 5, it will become x is equal to 2. Okay? Next. Find the three triangles of the triangle are shown in terms of x. So I have 3 triangles over here. Find the value of the x. If I want to find the value of the x, remember, the angles of the triangle, if you add, the 3 angles of the triangle, if you add, will be equivalent to 180 degrees. So I'll just basically add these 3, and then equals to 180. Okay, I have 5x plus 20, 70 minus 3x, and x plus 24, I add all of them, equals to 180. Okay, 5x minus 3x plus x will become 2x plus x is 3x. 3x, then 20 plus 70 plus 24 is 114. Is equivalent to 180. I want to remove 114 on the left side and put it on the right side, so I'll subtract or take 114 from both sides. So if I take 114 from both sides, it will become 3x equals 66. Okay, and then I need to remove that 3, which is together with x, so that I can make x the subject of the formula. So if I divide both sides by 3, it will become x is equal to 22. It says, write down the sizes of each angle in the triangle. If I want to write down the sizes of each angle in the triangle, I'll just basically change the value of the x, which is 22. So 5 times 22 plus 20, 7 minus 3 times 22, 22 plus 24. Let's show that one. Okay, I have 130. 7 minus 3 times 22 will become 4. Then x, which is 22, plus 24 is equal to 46. 130 plus 4 plus 46, you will get 180. Okay, it doesn't look like that, but you will notice a symbol. You will notice words or a statement here, not to scale. So it means this is not the original measure of this one. Okay, next, question number 9. Question number 9. Find the length of a side of this square. All lengths are in centimeter. Okay, not to scale again this one because it doesn't look a square. So I have this square. Remember, all the side of the square are congruent. When I say congruent, the length of the sides of the square are equal. So this should be equal to 4x plus 1. I repeat, all the length of the side of the square are equal, this side, the length of that will be equal to this side, and to this side, and to this side, if this is square. Okay, because the statement says this is square. So if this is a square, then this part, this length is equal to this length. Okay, I have to equate them. Next, if I have that, I can expand the bracket, and then I'll have 6x minus 4 is equal to 4x plus 4. I'll take 4x from both sides, and then add 4 from both sides. Okay, so I have 2x plus is equal to 8. I can go directly from this step going to 2x equals 8. Okay, I'll divide both sides by 2. I'll have x is equal to 4. Next, the length of the side now is, okay, since we are looking for the length of the side of the square, since the x is 4, I can now substitute in any of these two, and I'll make x as 4. So the length of the side is 4 times the quantity of 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 is 5, so it will become 4 times 5. So the length of the side is 20 centimeter. Next, find the length of the rectangle. Always remember, rectangles, or when we are talking about rectangles, the opposite sides are equal or congruent. I repeat, the opposite sides are congruent and their measurements are equal. Okay, so there's a difference between saying the opposite sides, comparing them. I said congruent because I'm talking about figures. But when I talk about the measurement of the opposite sides, I said equal. Okay, figures congruent, measurements equal. Okay, next. So if they are equal, I can equate these two. 7x minus 9 is equal to 5 times the quantity of 7 minus 3x. Next, I want to expand 5 times 7 minus 3x. So 5 times 7, 35. 5 times negative 3x is negative 15x. So I'll have 7x minus 9 is equal to 35 minus 15x. Next, I'll add 15x to both sides to remove this 15x or minus 15x on the right side. So if I add 15x to both sides, it will become 22 minus 9 is equal to 35. And if I want to remove negative 9, I'll add 9 to both sides. After adding 9 to both sides, it will become 22x is equal to 44. Therefore, x is equal to 2 because I will divide both sides by 2. Or 22. Sorry, it should be 22 over here. Okay? It's just a typographical error. So I'll divide both sides by 22. X is equal to 2. Next, the length of the rectangle now is equivalent to, what is the value of the x? 2. So if I will change this x, 7 times 2 is 14, minus 9 is 5. Okay, so it is 5 centimeter. Okay, question number 11. Expression A is 7 more than expression B. I repeat, expression A is 7 more than expression B. Usually, when we talk about the verb is, this represents the equal sign. So it means expression A is 7x plus 4. Is means equal, so 7 times the quantity of x plus 4 is equal to 7 plus 3 times x minus 5, because more than means addition. So 7 plus 3 times the quantity of x minus 5. there. Or I can immediately bring that 7 to the left side. It will become minus 7. Okay? Next, I'll expand 7 times x and 7 times 4. 7 times x is 7x. 7 times 4 is 28. I'll also expand 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. Okay? After that, I'll be taking away 3x from both sides and simplify. I have 7 minus 3x is 4x plus 21 and then equals to negative 15. Why 21? Because 28 minus 7 is 21. Next, I'll take away 21 from both sides. If I take away 21 from both sides, this will become negative 15 minus 21, which is negative 36. 4x now is equal to negative 36. Negative 36 divided by 4, I'll have x is equal to negative 9. So since x is equal to negative 9, then the value of the x is negative 9. Okay, question number 12. I have solved x over 3 minus 5 equals 10. If I want to solve this, I'll add 5 to both sides. If I add 5 to both sides, it will become x over 3 is equal to 15. If I want to remove this 3, remember this is read as x divided by 3. X divided by 3, you heard the word divided. What is the opposite of divided or division? It's multiplication. So multiply both sides by 3. If I multiply both sides by 3, x now, I can remove this 3, then x now will become 45. Question number 13. I have x plus 4 divided by 7 is equal to 3. I'll multiply both sides by 7. So 7 times 3 will become 21. So it will become x plus 4 is equal to 21. I'll take away this 4. This will become 21 minus 4. So x is equal to 21 minus 4, which is 17. So the value of the x on our solution is, or on our equation is 17. Okay? Question number 14. I have 2x minus 3 over 5 is equal to 6. I'll just basically multiply both sides by 5 to remove this 5. Can I add both sides by 3 immediately? No. I need to remove the denominator first and then multiply it to the right side. Okay? So it will become 2x minus 3 equals 30. And then I'll remove this minus 3 by adding 3 to both sides. After adding 3 to both sides, it will become 2x equals 33. And 2x equals 33, meaning I'll divide both sides by 2. I'll have x is equal to 16 and 1/2. Next, question number 15. I have here 5 over x plus 3 is equal to 7. I'll take away that 3. Then it will become 7 minus 3 equals 4. Okay? You notice that this x is on the denominator. What do I need to do next? Multiply both sides by x. Why? So that I can put this x here. Okay? And it will become 5 is equal to 4x. And afterwards, I will remove this 4 beside x, which is 4 times x, right? So I'm just going to divide both sides by 4. After dividing both sides by 4, x will become 5 over 4, which means our answer here is 1 and 1/4. Okay? Next, question number 16. 6 is equal to 5 over x plus 2. If 6 is equal to 5 over x plus 2, I can multiply both sides first by x plus 2. That will become 6 times the quantity or the worth of x plus 2. That will become 6 times the quantity of x plus 2 equals 5. So if this is the case, I can divide both sides by 6. Why? Because this is a whole quantity. You cannot touch them, you cannot touch it, you cannot say, I will subtract both sides by 2. Common mistake of the students is they will subtract both sides by 2 immediately. Okay? They don't know that x plus 2 is one quantity and you cannot touch that until and unless you remove this 6 that is being multiplied to the quantity which is x plus 2. So remove that 6 first, okay? Or you can expand, okay? So this is another way. Expand 6 times x, 6 times 2 will become 6x plus 12 equals 5. And then take away this 12, it will become 5 minus 12 will become negative 7 on the right. So 6x is equal to negative 7. So x now is equal to negative 7 over 6, which is equivalent to negative 1 and 1 over 6. Next example. Solve x minus 6 over 3 is equal to x plus 4 over 5. You will see on the left side is a fraction, on the right side is a fraction. I can multiply both sides by 15. Where did I get 15? Why suddenly there is a 15 over here? What is 5 times 3? 15. Or, in other words, the least common denominator. Okay? The least common denominator of 3 and 5 is 15. If I will multiply both sides by 15, it will become 15 times x minus 6 over 3. Okay? Then equals to 15 times x plus 4 over 5. Remember, 15 divided by 3 is 5. So this will become 5 times the quantity of x minus 6. 15 divided by 5 is 3. So it will become 3 times the quantity of x plus 4. Okay. There. So if I will expand 5 times x is 5x, 5 times negative 6 is negative 30. 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, I'll take away 3x from both sides. It will become 2x minus 30 is equal to 12. After taking away that 3x, I'll take away this negative 30 by adding both sides by 30. So add 30 to both sides. After adding 30 to both sides, it will become 2x is equal to 42. Next is to divide this 2 to both sides. It will become x is equal to 21. Next example. Oh, by the way, there is a quicker method for doing the last example. The quicker method can be used when there is a single fraction on each side of the equal sign. So take note, this quicker method can only be used when there is a single fraction. So let's go back to that single fraction. You will see this is a single fraction, and on the right side is also a single fraction. If there are two fractions over here, for example, x plus 4 over 5 plus 6, for example, I cannot apply the quicker method. Okay, so I'll do the quicker method. This 5 will be multiplied to x minus 6. This 3 will be multiplied to x plus 4. Okay, so we will just cross multiply. Cross multiply. I have this. 5 times the quantity of x minus 6 equals 3 times the quantity of x plus 4. So I can also do this. Then expand the brackets. Okay, you will find out that it's almost the same already as you're working on the last example. Then take away that 3x, it will become 2x minus 30 is equal to 12. Take away that negative 30 by adding both sides by 30. Then you'll get 2x equals 42. Then x is equal to 21 by dividing both sides by 2. Next, so this one, let's apply the quicker method. It will become 5 times the quantity of 8 minus x. Then 2 times the quantity of 2x plus 2. Okay, so cross multiply. Then expand the brackets. After expanding the brackets, it will become 40 minus 5x equals to 4x plus 4. Okay, next you take away or add both sides by 5x. Okay, add 5x to both sides. Can I also take away 4x from both sides? Yes, but this will become negative 9x. Okay, 40 minus 9x is equal to 4. Okay, if I add 5x to both sides, it will become 40 will be left behind. Then 4x plus 5x is 9x. Then plus 4. So 9x plus 4 will be on the right side. Then equals to 40. I'll take away this 4. It will become 36 is equal to 9x. I'll divide 9 to both sides. It will become x equals to 4. Okay. Example number 19. The same thing. If I will cross multiply 3 times 3. What is 3 times 3? 9. 4 times the quantity of 2x minus 1. Okay. It will be this. 3 times 3 is 9 times x is 9x. 9 times negative 1 is negative 9. 4 times 2x is 8x. 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. And then I'll take away this 8x. Okay, 9x minus 8x is x. Then it will become 8x minus 9 is equal to negative 4 because negative 4 will be left behind there. I'll add both sides by 9. It will become x is equal to 5. So this is our final answer. That's the end of our lesson for today. Thank you for listening. If you happen to learn something from this video, please don't forget to like and share and subscribe to our channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Click that bell button so that you will be updated with our new and exciting lessons. Thank you and God bless.